There are many difficult jobs in the world, like becoming a rocket scientist, fighting in the army, qualifying as a Formula One driver, or even becoming a consultant in any of the fields of medicine. But I put it to you guys, there is no job as difficult as predicting the results of Afcon matches. Radical and I tried our hands at that job the last time. It didn't come out too well. What a tough cookie that was.
It came out well for me.
All right, guys. All right, guys. We'll join you in a second. Welcome back to Sports Maestros TV. Like I always say, it's a pleasure to be your company always. During the course of Afcon 2023, we'll be coming at you regularly. Keep it locked down on this channel. Make it a date with us all the time. Welcome again, guys. I'm Radic. Many of the matches didn't go as planned, as predicted.
When some people are trying to survive drowning, they are drowning, but they are trying to survive. They will look for someone to pull together with them.
You did do so much better than I did.
I will remind you that a certain fake pundit called Wale wanted to revoke my punditry license just because I got 1 out of 3.
Last time.
This man actually failed woefully. Don't 2 out of 8 predictions. How were you able to sleep yesterday night? How were you able to sleep day before yesterday? I don't understand.
In Group E, Namibia got a result against Tunisia.
Yes, fantastic, very very fantastic. I like the fact, I like their mentality towards that game. They came into the game with the intention of getting at least a point from the game,
and they did. Mali also 2 to South Africa. South Africa. How did you see that match too?
Well, Mali were the superior team, so they deserved the victory.
Okay, so in Group B, Burkina Faso 1, Mauritania 0.
That was exactly the score I predicted.
That was the score I predicted as well.
Did you say 1 goal to?
Yes, I did. I
can't remember.
Maybe you don't remember.
Maybe you just followed Damola's background.
No. You had already got your predictions. I took mine after yours. Yeah. But another game we got right was we didn't get it right. The draw between Algeria and Angola. 1-1.
I did. I got it right.
Okay.
I got it right. You see. Stop lumping us together. No.
Got it wrong. All right, guys. In Group F, it was DR Congo and Zambia, another draw, 1-1.
Wonderful.
And then Morocco indeed proved themselves as a World Cup success story. And 3 goals to Tanzania's none.
Yes, it was. They really showed us that they've come into this tournament with the sole aim of winning the tournament, because it's almost like a win or nothing for them. They've been close enough
for some time now.
They got to the final against Cameroon when Cameroon won. The next Afcon that followed, they got into the semi-finals and narrowly lost. So I believe this particular Afcon, they've come to win with the sole purpose of winning the Afcon.
You didn't tip them, don't forget.
I did not tip them. I'm saying that based on.
So that at the end of the tournament,
I never tipped them. But no, it was based on what I saw, because I saw the match. It was fantastic.
Okay. So for you, what 2 things will you take away from the first round of matches at this Afcon?
The first I'll take away is the obvious.
Okay.
You said the playing ground has been leveled. Playing ground has been leveled.
Cape Verde
against Ghana, Namibia, Mozambique. So you can see, we said it in our last video.
There are no more dark horses. There are no minnows.
There are no minnows in the African Cup of Nations.
Second takeaway
is bigger teams have to do more if they need to get anything out of this. If you look at Cameroon, look at Nigeria in the first match, Egypt in the first match, Algeria, which other team?
Tunisia.
We are talking of multiple winners, and they were not able to get the maximum points in the first game. So Ghana, and if you are not careful, Some of them might even drop along the line. So for you to get anything out of this AFCON, you need to bring your A game. Gone were the days where you think your confidence and your level of exposure will win you the games.
You know, one thing I was also add to that, and that is the fact that you look at Africa at the moment, the game in West Africa appears to be dying.
Sure.
And we need to do something about it. You look at who are the powerhouses in West Africa? Ghana, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Nigeria. We are having the short end of the stick at this Afcon. You know, well, mixed bag for teams from South Africa, Southern Africa. Quite a number of teams from, you know, the top part of Africa. They're not doing badly. Yeah. But you just look at West Africa, it doesn't appear that the game is on the ascendancy. And I think that should be a worry for us as a sub-region.
Yes, it should be a real worry for us. I think part of the reasons I will say is the developmental part of our football. You can see the Southern Africans, they are spending money, they are boosting
on development football, school football, you know,
same with the
age grade football.
Yeah, same with the Northern Africans. But we in the Western Africa, we still believe in the usual success story we hear. This young boy got a trial in so country, maybe in Malaysia, found himself in Israel before finding himself in the EPL. We've taken our eyes off the ball, which is the grassroots. Yes.
And then as soon as that success is made, we'll now try to lure them to play for
back, you know. So
the passion is not there. A lot of things.
So I think we need to really do more in that aspect.
Before we move to the second round of matches, what to you would be the best match of the first round?
My best match. There are two matches, but I'll pick one.
All right.
It was the match Namibia versus Tunisia.
Okay.
Namibia versus Tunisia. It was an interesting match to me because in the last video we both said it that Tunisia was definitely going to beat Namibia, but I saw the game and I saw the passion with which the Namibian players played. They came into the game with the aim of getting at least a point. Check out the shot on goals. Shot on goals, 13. And they had shots in general, in total. They had 13 and 6 shots on target. Whereas Tunisia had 10 to 4 shots on target. So it showed that they came into the game with the aim of winning. And they got the result. It was a fantastic in-swing from
the goal.
That led to the goal. I really enjoyed the match. And I feel more grease to their elbow. And I believe teams like Mozambique, who almost did it against Egypt, will see that as a motivating factor
and get
results in the next.
My pick of the bunch was the match between DR Congo and Zambia. I look at that DR Congo team, Radi, and I can tell you that this Afcon is the Afcon. We talk about a team. This team is solid. You know, they have fullbacks that play like wingers. You know, Maswaku, Kalulu, fantastic guys. These are tireless guys. They ran the entire blade of the pitch. In the middle, they are compact, they are solid. Up front, Wissa played like he was 3 men. You know, he was everywhere, from defending, from midfield play, from stringing passes to getting the goal. You know, Bakambu looked reborn. So you look at the team, fantastic team. They will give any team a ride.
Sure.
This Afcon, solid, and I'm just looking out for them.
Yeah, yes, it was a wonderful game from them. But as far as winning the Afcon goes, well, we'll have to see about that. Because winning the Afcon is not only about you having the right crop of players. It also has to do with mentality. And we've seen that in the past Afcons. Like I said of Morocco, in like 2 different tournaments, Morocco were like in the top 2 of the best teams.
Don't forget, guys, I said so. Yeah. That in this tournament, smart money should be on that Congo DRT.
Yeah, somebody's looking for a dark horse.
Now, we have moved into the second round of matches. Is it time for Nigeria to begin to sing winner? Oh, winner.
I think we just got the job done. And I think Nigerians will appreciate the fact that we got the job done, especially considering the fact that we played against the hosts. It's never easy playing against the host nation.
True.
Because aside from the motivation in the stadium, you also have the motivation that somebody, the whole nation is behind us, and we must not disappoint.
The 12th man factor.
Especially when the host have to look for a goal for over 40 minutes. It shows you that they got the job done. And sometimes it's very, very good to get the job done.
So for Nigeria, scrappy.
It was a scrappy win.
Not so much of a good game, but a win is a win.
A win is a win. Half a goal is a win. Half a goal is a win. But I will still go back to what I said the last time we spoke about the Super Eagles.
Yeah.
In the last match against Equatorial Guinea, I said we had about 334 shots. About 333 passes and 77%
completion rates. Yeah.
In this match, we had 236 passes with 71% completion rate. So, and I said if you are aiming to win the Afcon, that is not the completion rate you should be looking for.
This win may help us paper some cracks. But the cracks are still there.
The cracks are still
we still don't look like a team. We are not getting in the middle. Nothing is happening yet. It's
still the same lobbing of the ball. Follow.
It is, and that is never the way Super Eagle used to play.
It has never been our way of playing.
Never.
We have always been known for our beautiful football. People love to see us play. You know, sometimes even you think we are not a serious we are not a serious team with the way we just put passes
together. You know, like we weren't going anywhere.
And now we no longer see the flair is no longer there.
Really. So in the other, it's worrying for us as Nigerians and for the Super Eagles, but we just hope that the spirit of 2013 would carry on, and we'll see this particular team at the business end of the tournament.
We hope, like Wale said, we'll continue to grow into the tournament.
And then until we become unstoppable. Until we get into our groove. In the other match, Equatorial Guinea, what a match! 6 goals.
Yes.
Equatorial Guinea against Guinea-Bissau, 4-2.
I said Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau surprised me.
And they did.
All right. It was so much surprise. I didn't see the match.
Okay.
But I saw the score was 4-1. And I was thinking, wow, 4-1, and the next
there was another one.
So yeah, thumbs up to you guys.
This Afcon has not disappointed in goals, and we hope that continues.
And I think they just showed us that the match against Nigeria was not a fluke.
Indeed. They
knew what they were doing.
The Côte d'Ivoire, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't become a banana peel. All right. There's an ongoing match at the moment. It's Ghana against Egypt. Would you like to?
I see that one going Egypt's way.
So Egypt to win.
Yeah, Egypt to win. Egypt has always
that puts Ghana on a very tight rope.
Yes. I pray.
That means they can only qualify.
I want them to qualify, honestly speaking, because
if they lose to Egypt, that means they can only be third, and that means they need other third place teams to do very poorly.
It was the same way for them in the last Afcon. In the third match, we're expecting them to at least get the points that will qualify them as one of the best losers. But in the end,
and they never did.
And it won't tell well, or it won't speak well of them if they end up with they end up the same way they ended up in the last Afcon.
Egypt, hope you get it right against Ghana. I would like to fancy a draw so that it gives Egypt. It gives Ghana, I beg your pardon, a good chance in the last game. Let's try predicting.
You didn't predict
this Egypt Ghana.
Yeah,
I said a draw.
Okay, you draw.
You need to listen to me when I speak. And then let's run down some of the group, the second round of matches across the groups. Egypt and Ghana, like we said, is ongoing. The second match in that group is going to be Cape Verde and Mozambique. Okay. And then in Group C, it's Senegal against Cameroon, another top match, and then Guinea against Gambia. Group D has Algeria against Burkina Faso and Mauritania against Angola. In Group E, it is Tunisia, Mali, and then hopefully South Africa gets a result against Namibia. hopefully. And then finally, the last group, Morocco and DR Congo. That is one match you should not miss.
Yeah,
you know, Congo DR, my team now, my dark horse against Morocco, tournament favorite, is going to be a sumptuous match. And then Zambia, Tanzania. So there you have it, guys. The second round of matches at the current Afcon. And at the end of the round, we'll be back to also review the round, pick our talking points, and serve you the best of the current Afcon. And like we keep saying, we want to be a part of the family.
Yes.
Subscribe to this channel. Come to this community, because this is one sports TV channel that is going to get a lot of things right.
Yes, I will also want you to know that our quiz will be coming out, and it's going to be based on the first round of matches. So how well do you know about the first round of matches? How well did you watch them? How well did you dissect them? How well do you know about the stats? Because we are going to be putting everything, incorporating them in our quiz to test your knowledge about the Afcon 2023.
And then, I don't know whether you predicted scores in that round. How many of those scores did you get right? Did you do better than Wale did? You know, I would like to have your comments.
Or you did as well as Wale did.
I would like to have your comments. I would like to have your feedback. You know, let's see some of these comments. You know, let's laugh about them together. You know, thank you so much, guys, for always being there for us. See you soon.